Hey guys, welcome back. I am coming on to do a layout for the scrap room, and I'm using a Flavors of the Month kit, which is by Fancy Pants, Honey, and Bee. And I cannot wait to get into this kit. It's so different. We've got these neutrals and kind of like mauve tones and honey colors. It's really, really cute. So I also want to use the Freaky Fast Friday for May to do so. So let me show you that. I'm going to go ahead and save it off on my iPad really quickly so I can refer to it. So here is the formula. So we choose a 12 by 12 piece of pattern paper cardstock for the base, right? Then we use this formula above, cut out your pattern papers in the dimensions in the formula. Now move the cut pieces around the base until you achieve a design you are satisfied with. You can scrap lift one of our design team layouts created with the formula. Oh, you can also, next, add your choice of embellishments, title work, journaling to complete your page. Great. So we need an 8.5 by 4 3/4. We need a 6.75 by 4.75, a 7.25 by 5.25, a 6.5 by 5.5. Okay, so what I like to do, oh, and the photos I'm going to use. Let me show you my product, the photos, all of that. I got excited. I have 2 pieces of textured white cardstock. I've got a piece of the Honey and Bee Wildflower Fields with such great color palette. Then I have a honeycomb. I've got these big old honeybees, and it's called Queen Bee. And a nice stripe. And then finally, I've got this one called Honey Jar with a gorgeous yellow. All right, so let's get into these sizes and see what we can come up with. So it looks like we can go 8.5 by 4.75. So let's just go paper by paper, not overthink it, and see what we get. So 8.5 by 4.75. So I think I want to go like this. So do I want to go long? Yeah, I'm going to do whatever the first number is, I'm going to have it be the long piece. So 8.5, let's see, 8.5 by 4.75. So let's do that. Then let's do 4.75. And I'm not sure what sides I'm going to use of these papers yet, but that's what we have for that one. Great. Then we have a 6.75 by 4.75. Interesting. So 6.75 by 4.75. It's always so interesting to see how this turns out because I never overthink it. Then I have a 7.25 by 5.25. So 7.25. Like so, and then by 5.25. 5.25, like so. Now, I need one more. I need a 6.5 by 5.5. So, I think I should be able to do it with this honeycomb one, right? So, let's see, 5.5, 5.25. Oh, there it is. It's right there in the crease. So if I go like that, and then the long side is 6.5. Okay. Now, clearly, guys, you can tell I don't have any pattern paper for my background piece. So for the time being, I'm going to get this piece of textured white cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively cut it down to 11 by 11. The reason being is I know I'm going to get into the pattern paper kit, and I love to double or triple mat my layouts. So I am just going to have faith that that will work out. Then we get to move our pieces around. Now, I didn't tell you about my photos. So I like to try to use photos I have pre-printed pretty often. And I saw these, and the thing is, anything to do with honey, for some reason, reminds me of my daughter, Ryan. She is a little honey monster. When she played sports, she had like a little squeezy jar of honey in her backpack, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, totally makes me think about her. So I have this piece, and here are photos. Couple senior pics of her. Isn't she cute? So I thought those would be really cute. So we have that. Now I've got this piece, and it's slightly clashy. Let me see if I can put something in between. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. And we have this one right here that is a strong honeycomb. And I can go ahead and cut this mauve piece and stretch it out a little bit. And then I'm wondering how I feel. Let me see what's on the back of this queen bee. Oh, see, it's just white. It's fine. It's fine. I love the big chubby bees. Okay, I'm going to do something like this. And I'm going to have this piece come down here and to come down to here, I think. Is that what I'm doing? Or do I want this across to break it up? What do you guys like best? See, that's going to be super tone on the white. Guys, that's so hard, but so fun. Okay, and then we have this really pretty floral. Doesn't really seem to matter which way it goes. These flowers are going, well, that way. These are going this way. Those are going that way. So they're a little bit of a willy-nilly. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to get some brown ink and ink up these edges. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and take this piece right here and give it a nice little chop. I did go ahead and ink the edges with some Distress Oxide and brushed corduroy because I didn't want to go too dark. I liked that it kind of vibed between this tone here and this honey tone. All right, so we're going to do something kind of like that for now, right? Then if I put this, do I want to go maybe like that? That's kind of cool. So if I do something like that, do something close to this, and then I liked the idea. Ooh, you know, I might chop some of the gray and bring it down as well, because then this could be a nice bright pop for my photo mat. That's what I was thinking. So now I need to do a little chopperoo on this one too. These pieces are just getting spread apart a little bit, but I think, okay, yep, totally like that. So it's breaking up the patterns a little bit. The inking really helped as well. So this is going to be kind of the vibe for our layout. So I'm going to go ahead and get these pieces down, and then I'm going to start looking at my beautiful little die cut pieces. I've got really cute ones, and I've even got some puffy bits. All right, let's take a look at this. I've got my pieces popped down from the Freaky Fast Friday formula, and I like how they look. So I'll have my photos here-ish, not quite sure yet, but I do want to start looking at where I might put my pieces. So I've got this really large piece, this bicycle. I'm gonna get that down right away because sometimes those pieces are harder to place if you do it later. This piece kind of looks like a sun, so I'm gonna put it up top. Let's see. A floral, guys, I always love a floral. Always love a floral. So we can start placing that and maybe a little bit of honey over here. That might be good for now. That might be good for now. Now, somewhere, not quite sure yet, because I want to see what we have in the other bits of our kit. I want to put that queen bee on. I think she's so cute. And I also have these puppies, but these are going to be the top layer of whatever we come up with. So, I mean, we've got the queen bee, or that's just a honeybee. That's a queen bee. So we've got these pieces. They will be the top layer of something. But let's go grab the pattern paper kit and see what we have. Let's see what we have. All right, so we've got this big old thing with worker bees, and I love that mauve tone a lot. Okay, so we've got the worker bees, and then we have this piece right here. It's called Honey Nectar. Oh, so that's interesting. I am wondering how this will look if we double mat this onto this, and I can ink in those edges. Or should I try to grab a bunch of color and do something like this? Oh, I think I better do that because it'll bring in all of the colors of all the rest of it. All right, so I'm going to gut those two papers, ink them in, and I will mat them. I'll meet you right back here. So let's see what we have in the Shots of Life kit. We have 6 pieces of pattern paper. They're double-sided, and we've got half of a sticker sheet. So feeling like we can do a little something with this. I do need to mat my photos, so I think I'm going to figure out what would be best to mat them in. I'm thinking I'm gonna grab a piece of that white cardstock that we have, and I'm gonna mat my photos first with the white cardstock, the textured white, so that it's a little bit crisp. And then I'm gonna take just a couple little bits, and I'm looking for something that isn't super patterned. Guys, I love that. That's tone on tone. I think that would work, and I think this might work. Okay, I'm gonna double mat my photos really quickly with those gorgeous pieces, and we'll meet you back here to see which little gorgeous sticker goodies we can stick on here. I'm thinking some of these little bees. So I like this. I tilted the close-up photo on a tiny bit of an angle, just a little zhuzh, and matted my photos a couple times. Now I'm thinking of a title, and I love this Be Happy. Be Happy. It's a pretty cute little font. I think I can maybe build it into this little area with the sun maybe. It's white on white, but what if we give it just a little bit of an inking? Now these stickers are slightly shiny. I mean, they're not shiny, but they've got like a little smoothness to them, so it might take an extra second for them to dry with the ink. So I'm a little bit hesitant because I'm going to get inky, but that's okay. That is okay. Let me get some of my adhesive on here. And then I want to see if there's any little bumblebees or anything like that that I kind of like the look of. Let me see where I might want this. So I've got this cluster here, this one here, this one here. Ooh. This one, I kind of like it right here, right on top of that really large bicycle. All right, that's where that's going. That's how these things get decided. It's like, boom, like it, done. Oh, look at this cute little envelope. This is cute. And I know it's really boring to watch people ink, so I'm gonna see if there's, like, if I wanna just skip ahead and you guys don't have to watch all that, or how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that on a slight wonkiness right opposite of the photo. I think that's super cute. Cute. Okay. Then, what do I wanna do? I like some of these like plain blue things. I like everything on here. I think it's really clever. Maybe something up. Ooh, look at this. There's like a little honey pot with some wildflowers. I'm gonna do a little inking on that, and then we will grab our embellishment kit and see what we might find in there. Grab a tiny bit of this adhesive because it's the closest thing at hand. Boop. Pop the extra down on the arm of my tripod. Just seems to be what I do. And then wondering if I want it maybe right here. Oh, that's cute. Yep. So that comes a little bit more over here, and I want this one to come a little bit more towards the center. Hopefully we'll find something in the embellishment kit. Okay, let's see what we have. We've got this handy dandy embellishment kit here, and it looks like we've got die cut / ephemera pieces. So I already have a title that reads Busy Bee. Ooh, I've got this really pretty blue doily. Oh, I definitely want to use this somewhere. So let's see. I know I can't use all of it because I have a lot of stuff on here. I can't use it all in one go. So let's see about tucking some of this beautiful blue. Oh, love it. And I'm wondering if I can do opposite day and still use the blue because I really like this blue. Now I have to get a little blue over here because I'm digging it. I did something to the effect, let's make it a little bit smaller. Boop. If I do something to the effect of shoving this piece over here and a little bit more towards this edge of the cluster to bring a little bit more weight over here. Come on, shove, shove. Perfect. Okay, liked that. That was super pretty. And I like when I get to use more stuff. Oh, look at that, be kind. We've got these cute little tags, which I don't really have the space for them, but that would be a great kickoff to a whole, oh, love that, to like a whole design, which chances are that's going to be happening. Guys, I love this like kind of robin's egg kind of blue, kind of robin's egg. So seems to be, if I see it, it's kind of going in. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my ruler just to see if that's, yeah, that's pretty even. Oh, our cat's just walking by outside thinking he's like a little jungle lion. So, oh, and more of these tags. Now I do have this piece here. Otherwise I would have used that. All right, so super cute. Now, let's go back to these puffies. I've got puffies. Oh, and that queen bee I liked so much. And I also have this little piece that I like. So I don't know where they're going to go, but I know I want to use them because I love the little bees. They need to fly around my cluster somehow. And then I've got just this cute little floral sprig that I thought I could tuck in. I did want to try to get something blue over here, and I see a little bit of a blue floral there, so I'm definitely going to get that into that cluster. And now, this one will be easy. I'm just going to tuck this, you know, willy-nilly somewhere. Maybe here? Yeah. Yes, I like it right here. I'm going to grab a tiny bit of adhesive, which with some dimension, wasn't planning on that, but I will now. Guys, I got stuff just doing its thing. And yes, because somebody always asks, Blue is sleeping in the background, sir. Can you please make me look like I'm semi-professional? All right, so I wanted some blue over here. So let's definitely kind of get that around the title. Ooh, look at this cute little honeybee. We can have the honeybee landing there. Oh, and then this, where's that tiny piece that we just had, guys? We just had it. Anybody see it? Anybody? Oh, here it is. Let's go ahead and get that on this queen bee. And where do we want to go with that? Well, it looks like she's getting ready to sting if it's there. So maybe if I remove this puffy, get this queen bee here, and layer the floral right underneath her. Okay, we have that. Now, I do like the idea of a puffy over here, so we can put a nice strong one there. Ooh, and look at this gorgeous, gorgeous little bee. Now, does she, like, where should she go? Because I want you to really see her. All right, I think she's going to be just crawling up that little bit. Phew, I felt like I was like racing through that because I was getting excited about all of the little bits. Now, what I'm wondering is there a little something to just put right there? And of course, I can put a little bee or something in there very easily, but what about, ooh, love that blue. Okay, what about if I just ink some of this postcard, because I'll tuck the rest in. Just felt like we needed a little something here. I'll have it stick just slightly above, like that. Feels like we need something right there. Let's see, the puffies are too big. How about, oh, let's do that pretty blue bee. Okay, so I already have the blue there, but I love it, so it's okay. I love it. I can, what if I sneak this floral piece, bring that over here, like so, and I can have my pretty little blue bee hang out No, it doesn't work, guys, because I've got the queen bee hanging out over here. And who knows what she'll do to the worker bee. Might not be a good situation. All right, I'm gonna have this little bee rest on this floral piece. No, he's bigger than the flower. There we go. He's kind of a little background guy. Is there anything else I want right there, or am I finished? Am I finished? I don't know. Ooh, yes. Let's go ahead and sneak a little bit of this floral right under there, and I think that's going to be what I need for that cluster. And then guys, I'm gonna have links down below for the ScrapRoom website, for the Facebook group, as well as the blog, so you guys can jump into challenges and all that kind of stuff over there. We can hang out, get inspired by each other, and voila, I have a finished layout. Isn't that fun, guys? And I ended up liking the inking on this because it's kind of bringing in a little bit of that honey shade, which I thought was super, super pretty. So great collection, super fun, a little different than other things that are on the market, which is why I liked it so much. And is there anything else for me to tell you guys? Nope. I'm going to have some still shots to follow, and I will be back ever so soon with another video. That's what we have for you today, guys. Bye for now.